Good, another bass lesson. This one's for Carousel. It's one of the trickier Blink bass songs, but there's only really a couple parts in it that are really challenging at all. Maybe only just one part, to be honest. The bass intro starts and it goes like this. To kind of symbolize that, you're starting off with a 12 on the D string, and then the only other chords you're doing, or notes, are an 11, 12, and 14 on the G string, and then you're just kind of going around. So. And then you move down to a 7 on the D. And you're doing the same thing with the other notes. It's actually a 6, a 7, and a 9. So it goes a 7 on the D, and then 6, 7, 9, and then it goes around on the G. So it goes like this. And then it goes up to a 9, and then it'll be a 9, 11, and 12 on the G string. Goes to a 5 and a 7 on the D and the G. So again, it goes like this. The second time around is a little bit different. The first two parts are exactly the same, just goes like this. And then it goes, this part changes. So that difference is, instead of well, the last part is just picked chords, and then the third part is actually just a different way of playing it. Instead of, it goes like this. And then it goes into a chord progression, I guess, with the bass, while Tom starts to come in, and it's just playing pretty much chord versions of what you were just playing, so it goes like this. And those chords are just a 12 and an 11 on the D and the G, and then a 7 and a 9 on the D and the G, and then it moves up 2 steps to a 9 and an 11, and then a 5 and a 7. So then there's a part where the bass doesn't play for a couple measures, and then he just plays that part again. And then the next part is pretty much going into the first verse, which is pretty much the same as the first verse riff, and it just goes like this. And that's a 5 on the A, an open A, a 2 on the A, and then a 3 on the E, so it goes like this. And you'll play that 4 times through, and then it goes to a second part of the verse, and it's almost the same. Instead of going to a 2, you're going to a 7, so it's a 5, 7, 2, and then a 3 on the E. So it just sounds like this. Wait, no, it actually goes 5, 7, open A, or open A, and then 3. Sorry, I messed that up. Alright, so completely disregard that whole 2 thing I messed up with earlier. After that, there's just the bridge, which is when Tom's doing his little part, where he's like picking. Pretty much at the start of every little riff he does, you're just doing the root note, so it goes like this. that's the whole thing, and then you just go back into the second verse, second part verse, I guess. It goes when it just goes like this. And that's more or less the song. I mean, you repeat a few parts that I've already talked about. That's pretty much it. I don't remember if I have a bass video of this song or not. So I'll play the song anyway, just so you can get an idea of it. And thanks for watching. As I always say, make sure you share the video, comment, whatever you want to do. Just don't dislike it. And I'm going to be playing along to the live version, just so you know.